Well, hello and welcome.
Ah! Sorry.
You git. What are you doing? What are you doing, Thomas?
Did you hear that?
No.
I wasn't sure if the Zoom sound would pick it up.
Well, there we go. Yeah, hello. Welcome to the Shallow Proclamation. My name's Paul, and the screaming lunatic on the other screen is
Thomas.
And we're on season 5, Thomas, of Doctor Who. I can't believe we're on season 5. It's been over a year, but we've made it. We've made it to season 5. Yeah. Ready to kind of crack on with this one. Before we do that, guys, as always, do give us a like and a subscribe. That's always super useful for us. Do check your comments down below. It's always good to see your trivia and engage with the things you're saying. So we are about to dive into the first story. What's so funny now?
Sorry. You used the phrase dive into when we were fishy boys.
Fishy boys. We're about to get stuck into this story, The Tomb of the Cybermen, the opener to season 5. This is the first Patrick Troughton story that exists in its entirety. So that's good for us, having watched lots of recons and animations. So this is a bit of a special one. I love this story. It was lost for a very long time. And then in the early 90s, it was rediscovered and it was released on video. And I remember receiving it. I can't remember whether I received it for a birthday or for Christmas. Probably Christmas, given that it came out in May. And I'm a March birthday for anyone who wants to send gifts. So I remember getting it. And my national insurance number is no. And I remember getting this and like loving it, and it had an introduction to it on the beginning by the director Maurice Barry. And yeah, apparently, I don't know if this is true, in the first week of it being on sale in 1992, it outsold Silence of the Lambs.
Oh wow.
This was also the story chosen by fans at the 40th anniversary to represent the Troughton era. It was chosen by American Fan, or BBC America, to represent the Troughton era at the 50th anniversary, and edited into a sort of omnibus format. Matt Smith, supposedly this is the story he watched when he first got the job for Doctor Who, and he'd never seen any old Doctor Who, and he went back and he watched this one. So it's got a bit of a pedigree there. I think it's a good one. I really like it. I'm really looking forward to it. Be interested to see what you think. So we've got a 4-parter here, broadcast from the 2nd to the 23rd of September 1967, and it was written by Kit Pedler and Jerry Davis and directed by Maurice Barry. I think Kit Pedler and Jerry Davis were involved in the previous Cybermen stories. Definitely 10th Planet. Kit Pedler is the creator of the Cybermen, so...
Yeah.
Remember you said he sold a lot of Airfix stuff.
Yes. And homemade bicycles.
So if that picks up right from the end of Evil of the Daleks, I guess.
Oh, it went up very high, that one, didn't it?
I do like... it's good to see Troughton moving again.
Oh, the TARDIS has fixed its chameleon circuit. Can you imagine if that was the TARDIS?
That's the TARDIS from now on.
Yeah. Do you think people would stop watching Doctor Who if he fixed the chameleon circuit?
I think there'd be an outrage.
Yeah. It's part of the canon,
Doesn't he
isn't it?
realise the danger he's in? It's nothing to laugh at. None of us knows what's going to happen when we press that thing.
Though, of course, Clara's
Especially in this
TARDIS,
rarefied
it works, doesn't it?
All right, fine. No need to get excited.
That's true.
Keep your servant under control.
So we're in a classic Doctor Who quarry here.
Hurry it up,
Ah.
Roger!
Nice.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's good to have location stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Already it gives it a bigger scale like that, doesn't it?
Look!
Gorgeous.
Man, you just blew yourself a pair of doors.
Well, come on! What are we waiting for?
Have you ever blown yourself a pair of doors, Paul? That looks properly steep, doesn't it?
Yeah. They found a good place to film.
Yeah.
We've got real instruments again. Some trumpets. Some brass.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Of course that was going to happen. Why did he touch it? This is cool. So they've like unearthed Tutankhamun's tomb, except
Yeah.
it's Cybermen.
He's not going to collect £50 from you
There's
or anybody
definitely an
else.
influence on this.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, that is a thick door.
Yeah. What about bulkhead?
Oh, the music cue there was beautiful, wasn't it? It was like the build.
No, wait!
That's a good shot. I like that.
Yeah.
Why wasn't Toberman killed? Why weren't you killed?
Looks like the entrance to a modern art gallery.
Drained all the electricity out of his body. It's perfectly safe to go in there now.
Come on then, we're wasting time. Of course, after you, Professor.
But I'd still be very careful if I were you. Very careful indeed. Come on, let's go and join them.
Surely the Doctor would know that opening that is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't you
That
think-
was apparently ad-libbed, the bit where they took each other's hand.
Really, that
They
was
decided to do it and didn't tell the director. So
Come on, let's go and
That's
see what the others are
brilliant.
doing, shall
It
we?
looked totally believable, didn't it?
it's really well done. They got such a good rapport, these two.
Yeah.
She's actually married to the producer, I think.
Oh, really?
Peter Bryant is his wife, but apparently Frazer Hines, who plays Jamie, didn't know that.
Oh,
So he spent the whole thing flirting with
Not
her.
exactly, Jamie, but very nearly.
Fraser Hines.
Got a countdown clock on the wall.
Two other doors? Oh, yes.
Ding, ding,
The
ding,
one in
ding,
that
ding,
section.
ding,
One in that section over there. Activated, I imagine.
I have a vowel,
by this
please.
simple logical system here. I think it's about time we gave Mr. Klieg a chance to show off his archaeological skills. Love to see the experts at work, don't you?
It's proper cheeky in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a clever twist
Yes,
if
it's
Cybermen
reasonable.
weren't actually the villains of this story. This is just like a
Probably
museum
made to
and
fire
then
in some sort of...
a
There's no
dog
Cyberman
comes
in it
out.
at all.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Never quite understood why the Doctor lets them in, then tells them how to do everything, and then is like, oh dear.
Yeah.
I think I'll try this one.
What?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, I think I'll try this one. Like, it's not like picking up chocolate from a box.
Projector somewhere.
That is a cool symbol
When I give the
to
word,
have
press
on
the
the wall,
button.
isn't
The
it?
big one? Yes, maybe it works in conjunction with the others.
Because it looks
Right,
kind of
ready when you
ancient,
are.
doesn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, it's got that kind of hieroglyph kind of look, hasn't it?
Oh. Whoa. Some serious shizzle just went down there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do like a good smoking body there.
I mean, so what quite happened at the end there? It stepped in front of the hypnotizing screen, didn't it?
Yeah, popped out. But then
Yeah.
we saw something else come out as well, didn't we?
Yes. Very interesting.
Yeah, so what do you make of that?
I thought that was quite delicious, actually. I think, as I said, I think my favourite aspect of it is the idea of a tomb for the Cybermen, and that symbol kind of looks ancient and modern at the same time. So it's like you're taking the very modern, futuristic idea of the Cybermen and combining it with a kind of ancient Egyptian Tutankhamun sort of feel to the tomb. I think it works very nicely. But I don't quite understand why the Doctor was so eager to let them in and then explain how to solve it. And then he's like, oh, actually, no, don't do it. I'm just telling you how to do it, but don't actually do it. Oh, you've done it. Oh, Cybermen. Oh, it's all gone to shizzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, well, like I said, I think it just moves really, really fast, which is good. There's not really even any build up to it, is there? Just you're straight in from the beginning. And I think the thing I've enjoyed most, I mean, I'm sure I could say this about loads of the stories, is just, I think, just the Doctor himself, like Troughton's portrayal of him. He's just got so many good lines in that one, hasn't he? Where he kind of, you know, when he said, I keep my eyes open and my mouth shut.
Yes.
And he's just got lots of little lines, little asides where he's clearly, you know, he's toying with them a little bit. And he's being a bit cheeky and mischievous. And that really comes across. So I really like that. I think that's good. It feels to me like he's the Troughton I know at this stage. Yeah. And I was thinking about this earlier, actually, like, Troughton is my favourite Doctor, but I guess most of the Troughton stuff I know well is probably from here on in. Some of the stuff we'd seen in the last season, I'm not so familiar with. So I'm kind of thinking, yeah, I think we'll be okay now with him as the Doctor.
Yeah. No, he's slotted nicely into it, hasn't he?
It was nice as well to have a little bit of TARDIS at the beginning, like. I mean, I said it kind of kicked off straight away, but we did have that little bit of intro, didn't we, with Victoria coming into the TARDIS and looking around, and Jamie saying, "Try and give us a smooth takeoff," and the Doctor's like, "A smooth takeoff?
What are you talking about?"
and the little bit with him and Jamie holding hands is just brilliant. All those little comedy moments, just excellent. So just perfection on that front, I think. So.
That was great. Yeah. No, eager to continue with it, really.
Yeah, great. Well, we'll wrap that one up there. Guys, let us know what you think of the first episode, Tomb of the Cybermen, and join us soon for episode 2. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.